Field report. Iquitos, Upper Amazon Basin. There are cities built upon stone, and there are cities built upon consequence. Iquitos belongs to the latter. Once little more than a mission settlement deep within the Peruvian Amazon, the town stood isolated by geography, surrounded on all sides by vast forest and ungoverned river. No roads reached it. No rails connected it to the coast. The jungle itself served as both guardian and jailer. And yet, in the latter half of the 19th century, something changed. Rubber. When the industrial world discovered the utility of latex drawn from the Hevea brasiliensis tree, the Amazon was suddenly transformed from wilderness into reservoir. Demand in Europe and North America expanded at astonishing speed. Carriages required tires. Telegraph cables required insulation. Industry required elasticity. And the jungle possessed it in abundance. Iquitos became a port of consequence almost overnight. Steamships navigated the Amazon and its tributaries, bringing merchants, speculators, adventurers, and opportunists from distant continents. Fortunes were extracted from the forest and sent downriver, across oceans, and into the machinery of a rapidly industrializing world. The architecture of Iquitos began to reflect this sudden wealth. European tiles were shipped across the Atlantic and installed on tropical facades. Ironwork balconies rose above streets still damp from equatorial rain. Mansions stood in improbable contrast to the surrounding forest, their owners styling themselves as barons of a green empire. But prosperity rarely travels alone. The rubber boom carried with it hardship and exploitation, particularly among indigenous communities who were drawn, and at times forced, into the extraction economy. Vast stretches of jungle were organized into rubber concessions. Labor was demanded. The river carried not only commerce, but suffering. By the early 20th century, the very force that had elevated Iquitos began to unravel it. Rubber seeds were smuggled from the Amazon and cultivated in British colonies in Southeast Asia. There, plantation agriculture proved more efficient than jungle harvesting. Prices fell. The Amazon's monopoly ended, and with it, the fever of sudden wealth receded. What remained was a city altered by its encounter with global ambition. Iquitos did not disappear. It adapted. Today, it stands as one of the largest cities in the world unreachable by road. River and air remain its primary corridors. The jungle still presses against its edges, unbroken, insistent, vast. Some have called Iquitos a city of atonement. A place where past excess lingers in the architecture, where the jungle reclaims what industry once claimed from it, and where visitors arrive not in pursuit of rubber, but in search of something less extractive, perhaps even restorative. The forest, for its part, continues unchanged in its deeper rhythms. Ceiba trees rise beyond measure. Monkeys traverse the canopy in fluid procession. Macaws cross the sky in brilliant arcs of red and blue. Beneath the surface of the river, unseen currents carry sediment from the Andes toward the Atlantic. The Amazon has endured cycles of ambition before. It remains neither conquered nor subdued, and Iquitos, once a frontier outpost, now stands as both witness and reminder that the jungle does not forget, though it may forgive. End of report.